going to go with this gun set down here, as well as bow and arrow kills. So I need 20 of each. 5 arrows left here. They're definitely doing something well about the other. Got air support. So I've got 2 people out now to help me. They're both in aeroplanes. Look at them. The beast as it is. Adelaide in the new helicopter. So a bit of air support down here to help Altier out as I get my bow and arrow kills. So sniping at them with bow and arrow. I find it pretty hard to get a few good kills in with it. So I'm going to zip line down. Get the mighty flamethrower on top. So here we go. Here's one to play. Really bad myself there. You've got to be really careful with the flamethrower. Holding the button down on that one. Oh, they've come over and started me on fire. Whoa. They're getting out of there. Quick smart. Okay, so starting up a couple little fires around the base here. Your man Altier. See one of my teammates has come down here. Sneaking in for a revive. So that's my helicopter pilot. She's awesome, I like her. She also has an assault rifle by the looks of things. First from the full red. I did unlock her at the end of day 7, so she's awesome. Looks like I've actually been taking over this section pretty nicely. See a couple of different bits and pieces in here. I found a collectible baseball card. Nice shot, Adelaide. Nice shot. Okay, here's a map of the region here. I've grabbed that. Okay, and here's something to pick the lock on here. So, actually taking over the Fang Center here almost with the air support there. They mopped them for me, so that's a good way to do it. If you watch my other videos, you'll see me going sick and getting all of these different kill streaks and so on. 40 silver bars out of that one. I'm pretty pumped with that. And they are the actual getting currency. Other than, so next to the fly guys, there's still a couple enemies around. I better keep a lookout. Here they are here. It's actually an enemy helicopter. I'm going to try and burn it. As you see, I've set it on fire a little bit. I don't think it's enough to actually take it down. But it did a pretty good job on it. So I'm pretty happy with that one. Little burn now. I'm going to try and pick up some more bow and arrows. Arrows. I've already got a pretty sick combat bow I use. Nice little double burn on them too. So a bit of a double kill with the flamethrower there. Those ones are burning it up. And there's still enemies around here. I'm going to move in and see if I can spot a couple of them. So they must be around this side, I'm starting to think. The flamethrower's alright once you start to get good with it. Burning them up here. See 3 over here. Maybe 3, I don't know. I thought there was a third one. Jumping out of the way, my farms. I'm lighting them up. Full burners going on these guys. So they do burn people to torture them, so I guess this is a bit of sweet revenge for the cult. I don't think it's actually these ones that are burning everyone. I do just need 20 burn kills. Personally, I find this gun a little bit of a hassle to use. I have eyes on the target. I see a target here. They've highlighted it on the map for me, so it's handy. With the air support. So burning the Fang Center and taking it over here, your man Altier. I believe there's another pet that I can actually unlock from actually getting into this. As you see, we've actually got some sort of pet area over here at the Fang Center, F-A-N-G. I'm not sure exactly what it stands for, other than fangs. Okay, I've got some new clothes. Sick. Okay, they do look pretty good. I don't mind those shorts and shoes. Let's see what Scott Nichols has to say.
what those hunters coat their arrows with, but fuck me, it's effective. Knocks you out in no time flat.
Yeah, they coat it with this apparently, so it does do a bit of damage. Poisons the crap out of us, okay? So I think I see where I pick up my next pet. I may need to speak to this particular person.
I'm just glad to see it out of the cult's hands, training those wolves to cause hell. And they've been shipping those crazy wolves all the way to the old lumber mill. Keep an eye on prisoners. Now, we had a bear here named Cheeseburger. Bit of a local celebrity, actually. Had a soft spot for Chad's barbecue. But he got the diabetes, so we put him on a liquid salmon diet. Anywho, Paul tried to take him, so I set him free. Last I heard, he was causing all sorts of mayhem. Someone should go find him, make sure he's all right. Grab some salmon from the pond ahead of time, though. Then feed Cheeseburger that salmon, and he'll be eating out of the palm of your hand.
Okay, that's actually bad that I'm looking for. I'm gonna track it.
Couldn't take my guns. These Peggy sure as shit won't.
There's actually a fishing spot down here now. I do love fishing. I had one quick practice run of fishing yesterday at the end of day 7. And I've got to admit, I found a 8.4 pound bass mouth. It was a large one. So I was fishing for bass mouth. I've got a couple of nice ones. So let's see how many more kills I need with the flamethrower. I'm pretty keen to get rid of it for these perk points. So flamethrower kills 5 out of 10. Arrow kills 15 out of 20. So I do need 5 more arrow kills. Looks like most of them take a few arrows. I definitely prefer the sniper. I'm just going to run over here.
Got some trouble just up ahead.
I found a place here where I can spawn an aeroplane. Also a practice stash, so I'll check out this practice stash while I'm here. Okay, so there's actually a skylight after reading that I can get into this hangar. There should be some sort of a bunker in here with all sorts of supplies, so let's see. Okay, and I think I found a way in.
They're not doing a very good job of hiding, are they?
A couple of those drugged wolves running at
Oh,
me.
hell, I'm taking hits! Medic! Somebody! I'm down! Help me! Help me!
Getting on my teammate quickly here. I'm a little low health myself, but always keen to help out a teammate in need.
I'm gonna get a better view.
Probably should have left it down. You saw my flamethrower kill. That's all good though. So I'm thinking there's a way on this roof. Just having a quick glance around to see what the best way onto the roof will be. Looks like it's really got no way on there anymore. They were saying that eagles have a perch from a nearby cable tower, which I'm thinking that's the cable tower. Don't think I can run along that though. It's the only way up I can possibly see, okay?
Cover me!
I don't see a way to grappling hook up onto those.
Ready to tango with some peggies?
So there is a treasure stash in there. Oh, right, Adelaide. Get out of there, get out of there. Over there.
Feels like I'm dying! Going
Pretty much a huge fan of starting fires in this game. It feels pretty good. See if there's any buttons around here, anything I can touch to help me get up there. I think there's one way up that I know of, and that would be to get a plane out and land on the roof. A helicopter would work better. I think I'll come back to this one once I get a helicopter later and just land on the roof and pop down the air vent and get that prepper stuff, so that'll be fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of plane. How far have I got? I've only got 100 metres over the river. That'd be silly. Okay, I'm nearly at my target. I might as well go over. They've been flamethrowing them quite a bit in this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the burn. Over here in Jacobs District. Found a spot for Chinook salmon here. I can actually shop from this particular guy. He does sell stuff. I'll see if he can actually sell me some good bait once it loads. Those perk points, that little star up there above my head, that's actually really good to earn those. They actually allow you to put upgrades on. So actual perks that you can use in story mode and in arcade mode. So I'm trying to get as many perk points as I can before I go into arcade mode. So I've got the best setup already, ready to rock. Okay, I'll be going arcade a little bit later as well as that. But at the moment I'm going to be getting through story mode. Once I kill Jacob, I will be able to confront the father. So this is the third lieutenant that I'm after. I've already killed the other two. So once I kill this particular lieutenant, going to be going up against the father for a bit of a pop down. So this store's taken ages to load. This particular fisherman must be disconnected from supplies or something. There he is. Speaking of him, he's finally loaded up. Looks like he actually does sell body armor. It is a once-off sort of thing. You can only carry one of them around at a time. He sells sticky grenades. So I actually did my black market research. I can buy all of these. So as you see here, this is pretty cool. I can actually buy different ammo as well. Explosive arrows, they sound pretty good. It's actually a treasure map, a lighter map, and a comic book map. Check it out, Iman Altair. I'm going to buy all these. That'll show me where all the collectibles are. So I do have enough cash to buy these maps here. I'm going to buy the Vietnam Lighters map, the map of Sherry's whiskey cask. So that's the one that has been evading me in the water. I only managed to find one of those. Haven't managed to find any of the lighters. So I was wondering why. Now I'm going to buy the comic books. There we go. That's what I'd be recommending doing. I do see I've got cluster rock. Oh, they look epic. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of them for sure. What are these? Incendiary cluster rockets. I'll grab a couple of... Oh, I've already got 2 of them. Sweet. I don't need grenade launchers. I could do with some explosive arrows though. I'll go 2 of them to test them out. It's got shotgun, armor-piercing light machine gun, armor-piercing pistol ammo, armor-piercing rifle ammo, and everything. So that's pretty sick. Okay, I'm gonna buy a little bit of armor-piercing rifle ammo to test that out as well. So you man Altair, I bought quite a few maps and ammo there. I will actually have a chat to this guy.
Suppose I'm just preaching to the choir, huh? You'd be a fool not to take advantage of the fishing round these parts. Having a moment just to yourself in all this craziness, well, it's good for the soul. It's important
fish
not
jumping
to lose
around
sight
here
of what
everywhere,
is
okay?
and isn't worth fighting for. Way I see it, the biggest problem these days all stem from the fact that most people don't stop and think before they act. Not every problem is solved with a bullet, you know. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. If you need any gear or bait or the like, I can set you up.
Okay, so he does have bait. I did forget to get bait. I've just got so many objects revealed on the map. Let me have a look at the Vietnam lighters. So there's one there. Hopefully it revealed all their locations. I might have to collect them one by one. But here we see the whiskey casks in the ocean. Looks like it worked. Sweet. So I've actually found a whole heap of collectibles to get for the endgame platinum trophy. There, I need them. So that should be sick. Okay. I think I only need to collect one, but I will collect them all anyway in this series. I was looking for bait. Where's he hidden the bait? So I did research black market explosives and all the rest of it, and it's looking pretty good. I don't see any bait in here that he's selling at the moment. I would like to refill my ammo, that's for sure, because I do need the fuel tank and the arrows, so I'm going to do that. Okay, the other thing I want to do is check out those new clothes that we just unlocked for getting through the Fang Center. So I'm pretty happy with how my guy looks at the moment, to be honest. But let's see what we unlocked. Looks like I actually unlocked this one here. Or this one, let's see. Yeah, it's actually that one, I'd say. I'm quite happy as the astronaut here, so I'm going to keep it up with that. I don't see that I can actually buy any actual bait from this particular guy. I might be full on that, it could be why. He does have a couple fishing rods over here. I'm going to take one of these. That's actually a 1-star fishing rod there. It could be 1-6 fishing rod, I'm not sure. So I'm going to pick this one up. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to have a little bit of a cast. There's quite a few fish here. I think I'm out of angel bait. I do need to craft more of that. Okay. I'm going to start crafting up a couple of these consumables. So I'm stocked up on them. Most of them seem to take Jimson weed. Don't have any more bliss oil left. I can start to craft up the oregano there. I've got quite a few of those. Smashing them up. Got the liquor here, I'm crafting this up. Cause and solution to many, many problems. So just crafting 10 of those up. Yeah, that's all I can actually craft at the moment. Okay, I've actually got specific different types of bait now. Look at this, I've got all sorts. I think yesterday I might have been using the wrong bait. Let me see what sort of fish are here. They're salmon, so what I want to do is put salmon in there, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and cast out some salmon bait if I don't get anything here. See if fish came for it. Kind of sniffed it and took off. Let me just have a look at this. So I'll cast out a salmon egg and see how this goes. I'm only doing a quick bit of fishing here, don't worry. I'm just checking it out. So I've got this particular one just sitting here, gathering up various fish, trying to get him to come over for a little bit of a bite. He told me it was a good fishing spot. I figured while I'm here, I better put out a line and see what I can find here. So it's pretty sick, the fishing. Let me have a cast over here. I see a fish over that way. It's actually fly fishing here too, so. Got one here, I think. Yep, I've got my first fish here. Gonna start reeling him in. Okay, so this is a salmon. area. I found a Chinook salmon. It's massive. Look at that thing, 14 pounds. Oh my goodness, I put out a monster fish from over here. Wow. That is crazy. So, look, I'm pretty happy with that. I am actually mid-mission at the moment, so I'll be back for that other one. I have actually completed a challenge there by using the right type of bait. As you've seen there, I've caught a massive fish. I'll grab one more. As the guy said, I can actually sell these and that sort of thing. I've nearly got this one. Reeling him in, that's another monster. Look at that for a fish. So 14.17 pounder there. Happy with that. Thanks very much for the tip there, fisherman. I do need to go back to getting my bow and arrow kills and completing this objective. I think it was a little bit closer than that. Let me have a look here. So, oh, that's the one I need to do. Sweet. Okay, so this fisherman needed me to do that. I think I might have needed the salmon for the bear, so I'll probably be feeding that to it. I'm not sure, but either way, I've caught a massive fish and grabbed another salmon out of there as well, so that's pretty hectic, I reckon. As I make my way around here now, looks like it's only a bit of a small walk through the country here, over there, so I'm going to run over with the bow and arrow out and find on the way. Okay, so pretty excited about just catching a 14-pound salmon there. To feed to the bear once I find the bear up here. So I'm going to recruit this animal bear to work for me now. And we're going to be friends, me and this bear, and we're going to absolutely knock him up. I see an enemy camp up here. I do need bow and arrow kills. I think I need like 2 or 3 more of those and about 10 flamethrower kills on these enemies. So as you see, they've hit me with a poison dart here. They're definitely hard hitting poison darts. They do quite considerable damage. I've actually been poisoned. I hope I'm all good. Looks like a couple of enemies have spotted me up on the hill over here too. That's no good for business. These guys are real hunters over in this northern precinct. Okay, so I'm using my most basic weapons on them too. So let's go over here and see if I can find those ones that spotted me. Looks like my friend Adelaide's been doing a little bit of popping over this way. The bear's not too far away. I'm going to make my way over there now.
Let me just get in a better spot.
Oh, and who's shooting me? Ah! That's a dog. One of them pesky little dogs, eh? Pick up my arrows. I don't want to waste them. They were expensive. I just bought a ton of them. I've also got explosive arrows as well. I'm going to try one of them out in a second, I think. Let's try out our first explosive arrow on him. That says explosive. This one should sting whoever it hits for sure. There we go, this guy's going to pop it. Bang! That's sick! Okay, so they're like regular little missiles. I love the explosive arrows. I picked up an extra 4 arrows for that. I've still got 3 left. So I'm going to keep using them, I think. Absolutely loving the explosive arrows. I'm not sure if that's an enemy. It looks like it's one of our teammates, so his dog shouldn't attack us. Let's see what he's looking at here. He's killed an enemy with a baseball bat. Let's have a chat to him.
Sure, I've been a hunter all my life, but I never
See
thought
what
I'd
he's
have
got
to
to
take
say.
a man's life. But the Peggies have forced us into this situation as a matter of survival.
So I do have quite a few different cars and that sort of thing as well, but I think my support could be dead, other than Adelaide, so I better call them back out. Okay, so there's my aeroplane guy. He really does cover me from the sky, so with Nick Rye around, I should be all good. I shouldn't be able to get shot up very much by the enemy. So I'm going to run over here to this yellow dot. It's not very far now. Anything that pops up along the way is going to cop an explosive arrow. Okay, so the name of this particular bear is called Cheeseburger. I'm going to go ahead and find him. And try and save him. It looks like the Colt, because that's their cars there. The Colt will be around here, I reckon, for sure. I reckon they've trapped that bear. There they are there. Look, I'm going to hit it with an explosive arrow. Bang! Okay, so the bosses do take 2. Maybe even 3. Okay, so smashing their VIP there. That was pretty handy. Let me check on how many bow and arrow kills I need. Okay, I'm at 21. I've completed that and got the 3. Okay, sweet as. So that's all done. Let me change back to my other flamethrower here. And see how many I need with the flamethrower now. So we'll try and count them down till I get to use my proper weapons again. So I need 14, because I need 20 with the flamethrower to get my 3 perk points there. As you see, just popping up. So we've just hit our bow and arrow streak. To get those, we can add those up into our multiplayer modes for extra perks later and stuff like that. They do allow me to upgrade my character quite a bit. Sure, you've probably seen it in my other previous episodes. If not, make sure to drop a subscribe and go ahead and like those as well. Check them out, and you'll see me customise all sorts of different things to help out with this game. Okay, I do like to have a good explore, so I'm just going to check out and rummage through all of this building. I found an actual collectible vinyl crate there. I do need to find one of each type of collectible in the game for a trophy, so that's what else I'm keeping an eye out for as I navigate around here. So that was quite a lucky find there. If anyone else is tuning in and wants to know where I found that one, I'll point it out on the map here. It's up here, okay, near Fort Drubman. Okay, so I seem to have gone a little bit past the Fang Centre for the bear, but the bear is just over here, so 40 metres down here is the bear. I've got to be careful I don't burn the bear, I think. So this is the damage I did to these 3 enemies with my bow and arrows. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's absolutely smashed them. Oh, jeez. This bear's not too good, eh? They've been making it sick from the poisons. I should have some salmon to feed it that I caught. Look at this. I'm feeding it the 14-pound salmon that I just caught. It's loving that. Look at it roaring. So I've got a full spacesuit on in this game now that I unlocked somehow. I think it was in Chapter 7 yesterday that I actually found that I had it and put it on. All these missions unlock various things. Like for this mission, I've got to protect Cheeseburger now, okay? So this is going to be tough. Okay, Cheeseburger is pretty massive. It looks like a huge grizzly bear. And the coat's going to be after I'm going to go ahead and start burning these guys up like they're a regular cheeseburger themselves. So I'm hoping not to burn the bear. Okay, well, looks like I burnt the bear. That's not good. I'm going to have to take cover. I've started up a pretty massive fire over there. Hopefully it's done to burn into them a little bit. I'm running around on fire with the flamethrower. I'm finding it a bit hard, to be honest, with the flamey. It definitely spreads that fire around. I'm just trying to spread it, really. It's absolutely epic the way the fire spreads around this particular map. I see that leader over there. I'm going to go over and try and burn him. The bear's onto him. Okay. Excuse me, bear. Don't run over here, buddy. You might be done up like a cheeseburger. Okay. Burning that one. Trying a bit hard, as I said, to get the flamethrower going properly on him. It doesn't seem to push him back very much when you run up to their face. You kind of got to burn him from a bit of distance. It's out there. Oh, Nick's popped that one from the aeroplane. Stole my kill all good. Trying to get a good flame on these ones. Now I'm putting out my own fire. Lucky I put the astronaut suit. There we go. Completed the challenge here. I think that's 10 flamethrower kills. Let's see. Oh no, I've done 20. So that's actually already got 20 flamethrower kills. I don't believe it. I'm going to double check it. Look, I only needed 10 for the 3 on the flamethrower. So that's excellent. So now I can put this away. Get my AK back out and start sorting them out, as you've seen in my other episodes. So you may not be out here having a good old riddle session on them. Feeling a bit of time as I pop the enemy here. So pretty excited for a long weekend here in Australia this weekend. Going to be putting in quite a serious gaming session. I do need to revive this bear before it bleeds out. I would nearly die to revive that bear. Nearly did die, by the way. Look at my health there. I don't even have a bar. I'm surprised I didn't fall over. I've had to tuck down behind cover here. Lucky I've got a bit of air support coming in from Adelaide, and Nick's up there as well. So see this heavy gun's trying to take down my friend Adelaide in a helicopter, riddling up his face there. Loot them up.
Damn! I heard you found Cheeseburger. As long as he's with you, I know he's safe.
So that's 7,100 on that one.
Actually feed him cheeseburgers, because, you know, he's got the diabetes.
Grapple up to this helicopter too by the looks of it. That's sick, so she can pick me up. I've now got Cheeseburger available in the roster. I'm pretty excited to try him out. I only need one more character now until I've unlocked all the characters in the game. I think I'll go Adelaide. I might unassign Nick. He doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot really. I'd like to give Adelaide a go because she's already got 18 kills and I only recently unlocked her. Whereas Nick's been up there for ages and only got 30. So I think Adelaide is the popper in the sky. I used to think Nick was awesome, but then I found out about Adelaide and a sick divorce helicopter, and I'm really impressed actually. So I'm calling out the bear to help me out for a little while. I want to see how Cheeseburger does. It looks pretty sick. I'm going to pat him.
So don't be surprised if people care more about him than you.
So yeah, pretty proud of my bear. I did have to feed it one of my 14-pound salmon to get it to work for me. But as you see there, I have unlocked the bear. That was through doing the Fang Center mission there at the start of Jacob's chain of events. So let's go over here to the map and see where I need to go to next. It's just around the corner too, luckily. Over at Fort Drubman, so I do need to talk to Herc Drubman Sr. I can fast travel, so I'm going to whip through there. So the sick thing is I can join friends as well to help them get back through their missions. I've got my friend today that's been helping me co-op. Ulti-Boss is doing their own chapters because they're simply lacking a couple of skills that I have, like being able to carry around a 4th assault rifle and stuff like that, because they haven't done a particular quest line that you'll see outlined in my previous days of playing. Okay, so they're actually catching up, because when you join someone else and play through their co-op campaign, you simply don't get the missions complete unless you've already unlocked them in yours.
I see you picked up some trash.
Then you can only do one really when you think about it.
She's refused to
one or a few series of games, you know, at most.
Let's get to the point. You see that steaming pile of disappointment over there praying? That's my loin fruit, Herc Jr. Dumber than a coal bucket. He takes after his mama. Stupid sumbitch went and lost my campaign truck, Nancy. So named after the greatest first lady to ever serve this fine country, of course. If them Obama-loving libtards find out I can't look after my own property, I can kiss this Senate run goodbye. Now, seeing as you're on my land,
the bear looks sick over there.
Kill you, even though it's well within my rights as a red.
This guy's starting to get annoying already.
I say you owe me. Help numbnuts get my truck back, so I can start focusing on my campaign again. Junior, someone's here to help.
Yeah, I think you're asking a lot. You're lucky I'm helping you. It's only because I'm going for platinum that I'm actually helping him. I think he might be one of our actually remaining helpers. I think I do need to get a trophy with him, so that's why I'm actually helping him. I don't think my bear's going to be able to get into this car. Okay, I do need to talk to her. I thought that was her. Okay, who's her? Let's see who Herc is. That's Herc Senior. Okay, so I was wondering, I was thinking, geez, this guy doesn't look like much of a popper. He's saying his kid's even worse, so let's see. His kid looks alright. I think he's putting him down a bit there. That's a bit rough.
I don't mean no disrespect. I just call all my homies dude or bro or man, you know, regardless of vegetalia or penile-ness. Whoa, deja voodoo, man. Have we met before? Dang, man, my prayers have been answered. I got a direct line to that sweet little monkey god whose heart hangs in heaven. Well, I guess since you're an angel working here on Earth for the Monkey King, that you already know I gotta get my daddy's truck back. I mean, he's real butt sore. But if we get it back, he'll let me.
You know them times when you just feel like running around Bolton saying, fix your own problem?
Never mind them wood ticks crawling all up in my junk, threatening me with Lyme disease and whatnot. So come on, man. Help me get my daddy's truck back. Let's make dust before the old man starts shooting. He's hotter than a ghost pepper these days.
Alright, so we're going to run over here and get his old man's truck back, okay? So I guess I'm not sure, is he going to drive? Is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is.
On my any hole list for sure. Right next to Nick Rye and John Seed. Oh, don't give me that.
So he's going to drive me, I think. Let's see how this goes.
baby Jesus is, even the little Valentine's one. Just to send me a sign, man, and they sent me you. I'll tell you something though, man, getting that truck, it ain't gonna be easy. Damn cult's got it, man.
What a beautiful day. Only thing that could make it better is if a sexy park ranger entered my forest.
When I tried to join them, I mean, it just seemed like a good idea. They had all these guns, food, fine-ass females, and I mean...
Ride with Herc to the watchtower. As you see, I've got air support.
I mean, it seemed like...
Covering us too. It's one of my most recommended people to get. As you've seen, I think it was in chapters 5 or 6. Unlocked Adelaide. Probably 6.
They started listing off all their dang rules, man. No fornicating. Turns out that means fucking. No alcohol.
It's been quite a long journey
I hate
to
this
unlocking
area.
all of this cool
The only
stuff.
dashes I like are
Popping with
the
now, so I'm able to use some of the perks and that I've got in multiplayer as well later. So make sure you tune in to check it out as I unleash on arcade mode. So I'm really looking forward to that. Preparing up here. This is the best way, okay? So having to ride around with this guy. I want to get away from him, so I'm leaning out the window. I'm back out the window.
Step 3 is...
Checking out the nice sunny views on the mountain here today. It looks pretty good, I've got to admit. It's quite a massive map they've put in here.
Oh, man doesn't listen at all.
Completely explorable.
Guess that's why I never feel hurt. Me and him, we ain't getting along that well. Ever since he started running for office, he's been coming down on me real hard about everything. About my public intoxication, how I handle my firearms, stuff like that. But when we get his truck back from them Peggies, he's gonna be real impressed, dude. He's gonna love me so much, and then my mom's gonna have to try and love me more. She can compete with how much he loves me, and then he'll see how much she's
Always
loving
pack
me,
an extra
and
pair
then
of
he'll
socks.
try and love me
No
even
matter
more,
what.
and then
You never
birthdays and
know when you
Christmases,
need to
he's
keep
gonna
your
be
feet
off the
warm
chain.
or just make an impromptu ball gag.
All right, man, this is the place.
Looks like I see a fortress up there. Okay, so up there on the hill is where it's all at, I'm guessing. I do need to get a weapon still. I'm going to scan all those targets.
I'm seeing trouble.
Scanned a whole heap of targets up there, okay, so let's see this. It'd be nice if I had my sniper at the moment, but as you've seen, I had to put it away to do my bow and arrow and flamethrower kills, so I'm going to go in with my assault rifle blaze, and it's about the only decent weapon other than the SMG I've got at the moment, so equipping this bad boy up, I'm going to run in, start dumping some lead at him. Got air support, so I'm not really too concerned if they see me. Look at that. And the bear's going into having the leader here, so that's pretty sick. Yeah. Alright, cool. Thanks for coming in. Popping a couple of bullets into that one. The bear's wrecking them, loving that. So the bear's absolutely dope. So combining a few different areas. People here at the moment, I want my assault rifle. The bear is just owning them for me. Like literally, I was going to pop that one and the bear's eating it. So that's awesome. So following Herc up to the watchtower. I wonder where Herc is. Here he is. Okay, excellent. So he's got a Rat-4 rocket launcher. I really love that rocket launcher. I've been looking forward to getting my rocket launcher back. I'm going to go and get it as soon as I can, instead of these two. Okay, so I'm up here. Now we're going back to the truck.
Fuck yeah, man! Oh, shit, cell phone, right? Fuck yeah, man!
Whipping in. I love these zip lines, so looks like Herc's got a cool way back to the truck. So he doesn't seem retarded like his dad was saying. He seems pretty smart. This looks fun to me. He's like a regular little Tarzan with a Rat-4 rocket launcher. Okay, so zip lining up down here.
Feel that breeze, Jacob's kidnapping people, locking them in cages, and forcing them
Look
to
at
do
how the
whatever
bear's
he
coming.
says.
Oh, the bear's coming down the
Still
mountain.
sounds
Look at
bad to
that.
me.
The bear can run across huge rocks. That's sick. Okay, so Herc's made it down. I gotta talk to him now.
Oh my goodness, man. I do not want to get ahead of myself, but I can tell already that we're gonna be best friends. Probably end up with tattoos of each other. Oh man, fate has brought us together, amigo. I feel that in my heart. Or is it fate of the Monkey King that brought us together? Well, I guess it's the same thing. I mean, he controls all wonderful things in the world, so...
So still headed down to the truck. This is the truck we're gonna reclaim from the cult who stole it from his dad in the storyline here. So getting this done is one of the major story missions to unlocking my hunt for Jacob. Okay, so Jacob's going to be my number one man in this area that I'm aiming to kill. He's the leader of all of these guys. He's a lieutenant in his cult. Quite a nasty little individual from what I've heard from the Resistance. Checking around in here, you never know where you're going to find some collectibles in this game. They can be variously assorted throughout the land. Hey, let's have a nice road. We're in a bit of trouble in here, I think. Oh, let's see if the bear can save me. The bear's down as well, so yeah, we've been popped here, unfortunately. Didn't expect those three to run in. As I said, I need some better weapons than the crossbow and flamethrower to run around with. They're really not my favourite weapons in the game I'm using at the moment. I will be getting on top of this shortly as I get out my favourite weapons, okay? So, I'm gonna have to do the zipline run again, but that's fine. Just checking around, make sure I didn't miss a map or anything here.
It ain't right.
Okay, man, now it's time for step 4. The truck's actually all the way down yonder. Probably more Peggy's waiting for us, too. It's all about the
definitely,
zip
yeah.
line, man. We're going to zip line in there, sneak up on them like ninjas.
Okay, so let's do the ninja thing. Pop it.
Fuck yeah, man! Oh, shit. Oh, right. Fuck yeah, man.
So Herc is the last ally that I need to unlock in the game, I'm pretty sure. Once I get Herc, I think I've got all of the allies able to work for me. I think I need to kill 15 enemies with Herc to actually get a trophy too. So he's one of the few allies that you can get that has a trophy. Most of them are pretty good, but this particular character is a bit of a popper. As you see, he's got a rocket launcher on his back, so he can take out aircraft, I'm quite certain, which is pretty handy, especially for me because I really need my Rat-4 back. I'm running around with my arrows in my hand here at the moment, as you see, so I've got to quickly talk
Dude,
to
you
him
should
now.
hang out with my little cousin Sharky while you're in town. You met him yet, man? He is
I have met
fucking
Sharky.
good people. Yeah, his parents went around so much, so I basically raised him.
Sharky's a real
Kinda
birder,
like my
so
son
he's
in
got a
way.
flamethrower.
I did a kick-ass job too, man. He rocks it hard. Real into shooting guns, explosions, and slamming beers, clams. Oh man, second coolest dude in Hope County probably. You like him. My daddy says there's no way Whitetail's gonna push Jacob out with that horse.
Okay, so take him to the truck.
I hate this area. The only stashes I like are the kind you sit on.
I wrestled a bear buck naked once. I was gonna do it fully clothed, but I was
Trying to get him to get a move on.
I'll be naked.
Looks like he needs to get a breather every now and then over here. Just wondering where he's put the truck. I'm gonna let him lead ahead this time. It does say follow him. I'm having to go ahead of him to make him move here. We'll go around him and have a
I'll
chat
be
to him.
honest with you, man. I took my parents' divorce real personal. I know they say it ain't never the kid's fault, but man, I took it to heart anyway. Ran away from home. Dude, I was terrified. I had just turned 30 years old, and I didn't know what I was doing, man. I mean, there was a thrill that came with being a runaway and a freedom that I cannot explain. I mean, That's where I found myself, and that is why I recommend running away to every child I meet.
Got a fair childhood story, Perky. I don't really feel like talking to every single time. I found a Cougars baseball card around here. How do I find that? Where is that? Better set that up on the map. I'm gonna need that. That's sick. Okay, so where'd I put up that marker? Where'd that marker go? It's like it's right next to me. I better be careful. In there. That's a good way to reveal stuff on the map. Try and get in that window. It's not working. Not that one either. Here it is here. So I actually missed this last time I came in. Luckily, it's actually a collectible baseball card on the map there. Okay, this is where it gets hectic. So let me just start popping as I jump in this time. There's quite a heavy one in here. Prepared for him this time. So absolutely blazing him up. Looks like this is his dad's truck here. The Burpmobile.
That's what you get!
We've secured the area.
Okay, step 5. Let's move before more show up.
So he's a huge fan of that Rat4 rocket launcher, Herky.
Thank you, Jesus.
He's going to drive his dad's car. So that's handy. It's got a mounted gun. I'll jump on it.
Oh man, we got trouble. Reach into that there cooler. See if we have any cans of whoop ass
You got
left.
some Peggy Dingleberries on your
Pass me a
ass,
beer if
kiddo.
there's one.
That was sick. So pretty much like the mounted machine gun here.
Hope you're raring to go, 'cause there's trouble
Definitely
nearby.
saves me that other ammo. And let me hit that green supply stuff of this over there. Sweet. The bear's probably eating everything I'm leaving behind, I reckon. The big grizzly that I've got now, I'm loving that bear that I unlocked. So. One of my favourite missions here at the moment, Fang Center. It's the first time I've done it, as you can see here. Leaving a bit of meat behind for the bear. It looks like we're an enemy heli here. Start picking on that one. Dropping him down.
Secret, man. I'm actually starting my own cult, and you are gonna be
Thanks
my
fucking
first
Christ for the
Herky.
First Amendment.
That's what I call my flop. It's gonna be the cult of you, me, my cousin Sharky, and a bunch of smoking hot ladies. We're just gonna slam back brews and fucking rock it all the time, bro. Yes, sir. I see you, dude.
Okay, so we got the truck back. I gotta talk to the grumpy old dad.
Glad she's still in one piece.
I think he'll be happy finally.
You leaving already, huh? So now you want to hear what I have to say? Well, Deputy, you kept your word. You know, I did some thinking while you were gone. This whole Senate run is too much for me to handle on my own. I'm in need of a campaign manager, and you're just the kind of go-getter I need to get my ass in office. First task I've got is to take Junior with you wherever you go, so I don't have to hear him praying to that goddamn Monkey King no more. Second task is, let me think on it a bit. I'll get back to you.
Sure as hell smells like Herc Senior.
The prodigal son completed. Okay, so I've actually got Herc added to the roster. We'll try Herc out instead of the bear for a little while. He does have an RPG to track air and land vehicles. RPGs on vehicles are more destructive, okay, so I'm going to get him out because there is a trophy for using him. So I've unlocked all 9 of the specialist character stuff in the game now, and I'm liking the look of this. I've got full air support. I really like this girl and this one at the moment. I'm going to try out her, actually. I'm not sure if I like him yet, but I really like Adelaide. She's becoming my favourite specialist. Okay, so this is all about the senators, this letter. See what he's got in the loot box for us. Some ammo on that. Bit of cash. Okay, so I have actually opened the menu and I've got Herc Jr. running around with me now. I see a bear running around over there. That's cool, we'll let that bear be. It looks like I've got someone I've actually got to talk to over here again. It's Herc Sr. I hope he doesn't want anything else.
Well, looky here. It's my new campaign manager. See, you got my ex-wife tagging along. Careful when she leaves. She'll take everything you got. Got a new job for you. Do you know what gerrymander is? Of course you don't. You're a regular American, just like me. It's boring egghead stuff involving redrawn voting districts, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, the election's coming up, and them eggheads tell me I'm fucked in the polls because those goddamn Peggies ain't gonna be voting for me. Say what you will about lunatic cult movements, but the bottom line is, they vote. Now, the eggheads say the only chance I got of winning would be to go back in time and gerrymander them district lines so the Peggies ain't counted. And that got me thinking I could just as easily win if them Peggies just didn't show up to vote. Now, I'm not telling you how to go about such a thing, wink, wink, but a permanent solution to my temporary problem would work best, if you catch my meaning. Obviously, I'm not saying to murder anyone, because that's still illegal. It is still technically illegal, right? But if there were less Peggies around because they somehow tripped and fell on several dozens bullets, it would probably help my chances. The district in question is up at the crossroads by the Grill Street Diner. You can take my idiot son with you. He's not good at much, but he can shoot okay. And you know, if this were ever to blow back on us, it would be good to have Patsy. I don't even think he'd get jail time on account of him being a little touched. Well, what you waiting for? Get moving.
Okay, so
I wish this sun would go down.
I will help him this time. It's another main story mission over in this section. I'm gonna take his Hercmobile, I'm calling it.
Alright, man, I'm in and clench it onto the seat. Let's do this.
I'll just make sure that I've actually invited his kid to work in the gang for a little while as my specialist. Yep, it's definitely working. Let's see if he gets in. He could have his own way of getting around. He's on the magic machine gun, that's sick. I better set up the crossroads on the map here so I don't get lost. It's quite a large map, as I said before. Plenty to do. Plenty of places to go. It looks like I got someone else to talk to up here on the hill. Look, yeah, I'm going to have to explore this whole region later. There's a couple of people to talk to over there, and I've still got to go fishing for Ragnar the Terrible too. That should be a monster fish when I finally catch that. This one does look pretty good. I actually get my own Jeep from Herc Sr. by doing this mission, so I'll set it up. No point in not setting it up. Let's see. I got a helicopter spot here. I'd love to get out a helicopter. Oh, I missed a collectible comic book. I'm going to have to fast travel and get that comic book, that's for sure. I do need a few more of those to complete up a story mission from back in Faith's region, actually. I've been working on it since pretty much day 2 of this series. It's a long one. I have just bought all the collectible comic book locations, and since I did just go in that building and miss it, I'm going to go back and grab it, okay? So that'll be pretty important for later on.
Bumper roads didn't pretend to make me gas.
So Jacob's kidnapping people, locking them in
I
cages,
think I've actually popped up near where I've got to be. Let's have a quick look here.
forcing them to do whatever he
Straight up this road here.
So, you and Herc
In
working
this
together,
building.
huh? Kid's been all over the world, but doesn't seem to have learned
Since
much
I bought the
except
map,
how
I
to
can
blow
actually
things
see it
up.
through the wall now, so that's really handy.
If he pitches any harebrained schemes involving monkeys,
Might have to work out how to get into this
best to ignore him.
Peggy building. That may be why I missed it last time. I didn't see if I can break that. There we go. Getting in through the back door here. As we can see, we've got a little treasure chest going on in here. I do need to urgently talk to a weapon dealer so I can get some more weapons. This 5 out of 12 gold and 8 comic books collected now.
Brian, you there?
Having a good little nosy around in here.
Any success? I promised them results by the end of the week, so you gotta pull out all the stops. I mean, it should be pretty straightforward.
Okay, so it looks like I'm actually going to have to get back out the window.
Wolves. How hard can it be to tweak it so it works on another kind of animal? Anyways,
So I need Blissall to do some more crafting.
Jacob breathing down my neck, looking for an update.
I'll get into that a bit later. I'm collecting some more plants and stuff like that before I start crafting again.
You know what I
But
like
here we
about
go.
you? You don't need to go blathering on about nothing every 15 minutes. My ex, Herc Sr., would never the fuck shut up.
So I've got Herc Senior's car here now, and I'm going to go over and pop the voters that don't like him very much. So there's something I need to do here. What's it say here? I just need to get there and fix the generator. That's right, I need a helicopter to get up there. There is a helicopter up here. That'll be a good way to get a helicopter to fly over there in. Could work very nicely for me actually. I think I'm going to pop up to that hill. It's actually kind of like over that way. Could go bush.
Well, looks like we got some dancing partners.
So we're going to blaze it up, go up and get my heli out.
That'll shut you up.
So we'll set it to auto drive there. Cool, I just found another base jumping spot too. I have been trying to do as many base jumping sessions as I can too. I need to actually go 5,000 meters in my wingsuit, so I've been working that up. I think I've gone at least a couple thousand meters now. I must be pretty close to be honest. A couple more, one or two I'd say. Huge base jumps should pull it off for the platinum for the trophy there.
Quit fucking shooting me, you cheese dick!
Oops, I've accidentally ran into a resistance member. In auto drive.
Down there! That guy!
This is exactly where I wanted to go. It looks like it could blow up Mixdown's car. Oh well. We'll get another one of them soon anyway, don't worry about that. So auto drive has a few accidents and gets all of them after me here. In a little please way here, let's hope I can call out a helicopter. I did just put in quite a big drive to get up here. I'm going to go with my one that can drop missiles on them. Still my favourite heli. I don't really want to engage whoever's shooting me much because I think they're actually on my team. I really do. I think it's because I ran into them in the car, they're still after me. I'll be able to repair up my heli while I'm in it, so they shouldn't be able to do a whole lot to me. I'm just going to get out of there. What's this thing? I've discovered a wolf beacon. I might as well try and blow that up. Then I'm going to go back over here. Okay, so those wolf beacons look like they're actually maybe those drugged up wolves in cages down there or something. I'm not sure. It's some sort of wolf signal tower. Maybe I'm just going to go ahead and start throwing rockets over, I guess. It's just blown up. So that wolf beacon's down, so that's probably part of their telecommunications network, I'd assume. I'm not too sure though. Let me see if I can land on this particular roof here. They did say there's some sort of way in from the roof, so if I land on the roof of this particular aeroplane facility and go down the hatch, I should be in. That's what I was thinking last time. It would be way easier if I just bring a helicopter over and land. So, as you see, here I am, doing what I said I'd do. Little hole in the roof there. Sweet, so here we go. All I've got to do is open the door and I get this plane. Let me see if there's anything else down here. Look at this, it's actually a prepper stash, so I've actually got a trophy here, Troublemaker, for destroying things in different areas. I think that was for that last box I blew up. I've destroyed one of each enemy thing in each area on the map now, so that's pretty sick. Not too hard to really do, but grabbing up all this cash here now, it's all going to add up. I see Herc Jr.'s finally caught back up again. Now I've been crafting, I can start grabbing all of these supplies again too, which is quite beneficial to me. Okay, I'll be able to complete another trophy, which is crafting 20 items from doing that. So I found something here. So, it's an arcade machine. Okay, I thought it was some sort of cool bridge or door there. But it is the arcade machine that it's going to have me interact on. So I need to work out how to open the door. I see a cheeseburger collectible here. It's actually a bobblehead, so I'll grab that. There's also a hunting book there, actually I should say. It's for hares. Looting up this particular garage, I found quite a few goodies in here. Okay, I do need to work out a way to turn this power back on. Here it is here. Turning the power back on. And now I've actually unlocked this particular sick-looking fighter jet here. It looks like it came out of the Soviet era. Pretty gangster, okay. I have just completely raided this prepper stash here and got a nice plane for it too, as you see, a pack hunter. So I think I'll take it up and try it out. Looks like one of the better fighter planes in the game. I didn't really want to leave my helicopter behind, but it's on the roof, so I'm probably better off to. I do need to travel quite a distance, so I'll probably fly over here and then start wingsuiting, I'd say. This thing actually has rockets, a bomber, and a machine gun. So one of the better fighter planes I've come across. I don't want to test out the rockets too early, but I can see a bomber view here. That's pretty sick. There is also another trophy that I'm pursuing at the moment. It's for bombing 4 vehicles at once, so getting this plane will help me. It's going to be pretty good level by the looks of things. I'm going to try and bomb 4 vehicles at once with it. But keep a bit of a lookout where I'm going. There might be a couple of vehicles over there. I see an enemy helicopter down there. There's a couple planes down there, but not a couple of vehicles. There's only 2 there, nothing more. I'll just take them couple out anyway. I'll try to drop a bomb on that helicopter. Gave it quite a bit there. I think that should have taken it out. So I'm going to fly up into the sky now, and then I'm going to parachute out. Look at it, has rockets. So I'm parachuting out now. I'm starting to get too high in the sky. I'm going to wingsuit this. I do need to travel quite a distance in the wingsuit anyway. Oh, there's another helicopter back. Looks like they didn't actually take that heli down. Lucky Herc over there, he does actually have a,
I got to get over there.
Where is he?
Hey, look, it's bad guys. I mean, shit.
A rocket launcher, because I haven't found a chance to go to the weapons store yet. Okay, so I'm going to have to secure this base with my flamethrower and arrows. That's all cool. I do see this enemy helicopter up here. I'm going to call out air support to get onto that. So I think Nick will do the job for now, since Adelaide's recently been popped. Going to need Huck Senior here covering me for 15 kills at least, so I need to get him up to around 15 kills for another trophy for the platinum. So I hope that's going to take out that enemy. They're shooting at me, that's for sure. He's going down. Can you get him up? Hoping to regen a bit of health. I'm going to start taking cover in this building here in case I get a flyby done on me. So I've got to secure this area. There is an enemy that goes over this way. There we go. That'll be the one there, I'd say. So I think all he needs to do is get 15 kills while we roll around together. And that's it. Gotta be another trophy by the way, not it.
I really hope they don't accidentally set off explosives or walk in front of moving vehicles.
Let's say that could be nearly secured. Let me go and check. Yeah, they got more coming in. A few riddles in their heads. Oh, nice! Herc Jr. rocketed them ones, that was sick. Oh, he's got them rockets absolutely cranking. One of my favourite characters in the game now, Herc. He can handle the helis and missile the little ones as well. Enemies landing over here. Oh yeah, Herc's gone up in total kills there, that was sweet. I think Herc might have 10 kills already. 6, actually starting to enjoy rolling around with Herc Jr. here at the moment. The man on tier, bringing it to you live. Okay, I'm going to try not to make today's episode too long. Should have time to do another couple. How am I going to take this down? Oh nice, I just unlocked a truck called Nancy from my garage too. It's another Make America Great truck with a machine gun on top there. Okay. So he's sending the hunters after me again with his death squad. I'm being hunted. I think I'll grab one of these trucks down here. I've got a capture party incoming. I'm gonna bail with this. I'm hoping Herc jumps in. Too late, they're already here. I'm just gonna start having to pop. Pop, pop. 80 bullets left in this auto rifle now. This resistance dude's trying to help us out here. Helping him out too. Whoa! I somehow think this was meant to happen in the game. I've been hit by a poison arrow out of nowhere here. So I'd say they're going to capture me here. Okay, so they're actually going to capture me regardless of my choices in the game. They've got me. They're taking me to St. Francis Veteran Centre, so I'm just going to grab a freshie while this loads.
One of you will be strong. Not again.
That looks like Jacob there, so that hit was sent directly from the father, actually. So Jacob means the father.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. Huh? You're not the only one to be tested. Did you know that I had a wife? So beautiful, isn't she? We were pregnant with our first child. You know, we were just babies ourselves, and I was terrified. And becoming a father, mostly about money. She wasn't worried. She had faith that things were going to work out. She always had faith. And one day she was going to go visit a friend. There was an accident.
So the father, give me a life story.
They rushed me to a hospital and put me in a room with this little pink bundle stuffed with tubes. And they said that I had to be strong because my little girl was going to live. God was looking out for our daughter. And they left me alone in the room with her. I just stared at my daughter. So helpless, so innocent. And all she had in the world was me. And nobody from nowhere thought. And in that moment, I knew that God was testing me. He was laying out a path before me, and all I had to do was choose. So I put my hand on my little girl's head, and I leaned in and I could smell. And we prayed together. Prayed for wisdom. Prayed for strength. And I knew. I heard God's plan for me. I dipped my fingers and I put them in that little plastic tube that was taped. I jarred the place and I pinched it shut. And after a little while, her legs began to kick and kick. And then nothing. Stillness. Release. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh. Pain, sacrifice, these are all part of His test. And we have to prove that we can serve God, no matter what He asks. You've done well.
Kill the final target, okay? In the time limit. Headshots count for more. Must have done quite a bit of popping over here at Jacob's side, because I've definitely stirred him up quite a bit now.
Good. Call the herd.
Amount of bullets in the SMG here.
Keep moving.
Go this way. Give me the shotgun.
Call the herd!
Going for the head for a couple extra seconds.
Call the herd!
Going for the kill out here. There's a little army in that room. Grabbing this SMG here. It's a pretty nice looking SMG. I think it's an MP5K. Oh, fell. That's no good. 25 seconds left. Get the shot from up there.
Yes. Sacrifice the weak.
I wonder where the final target is.
Free, hunt, kill, sacrifice!
Caught me a few seconds there.
Not bad.
Light machine gun's good. So where to? Not that way. This way. Hustling. That's in. Final target. Put a few extra in. Perfect. Okay, so that's pretty sick. Not sure how this is all playing out. I thought I was in a prison cell, but I've broken free. I've got some guns, and I've absolutely tore up the prison. Yeah. So out of there in one life. Here's the man I'm after, Jacoby. Not sure where I've woken up now. So I've woken up out here. I've escaped from the prison. Looks like Jacob's got all sorts of riot squads after me now in the game. I think I've completed We Must Be Strong. Oh no, I haven't completed it. That's my current mission. Okay, so let me have a look at a few things here.
There's still good people up here, but they're just
It's a long way up to the top of the hill though, that's for sure.
Eli, just checking in. Nobody's seen you in a while. Whitetails could really use your help out there. Pop by the wolf stand if you get the chance. We got a lot of work to do.
Okay, so it does appear I've completed that mission. They've contacted me, they know I'm out now after the poison arrow incident in the leg earlier, as you've seen there. So your man Altier, signing out. I'm going to pause it for a little while and come back to you shortly. Thanks for watching.